So I talk about my sad little stories on the internet. Uh, this is so weird. Sorry. I talk about my sad little stories on the internet. But I also follow some sad or insane stories. I've talked about Girl World, which is rapidly losing steam. King Cobra verse took over for a while there with Jessica. I haven't really been following any of the shit, honestly. But anyway, Nikocado, Avocado. I saw his this.
You're gross, you're disgusting, no one likes you. You're mean to Orlin, you don't have anything. You're poor, you're gross. You haven't eaten it. You have these mental disorders. And I'm just not okay. And I said, I just want to eat because, that's one of the only things that does make me happy. And maybe I do have a problem. Maybe I do have something. I don't know. I just share my life. I just come on here, I share my life, and it's just never good enough. I'm so tired of being the laughing stock. I'm so tired of being the person that just has to take all the punches. I'm so tired of, I'm just supposed to accept it, even from friends. You are the disgusting one. You are, you're just the fat person. That's all you are. You're just fat. If you were skinny, I probably wouldn't talk to you. You're just fat. Now, look at all these comments. It's how do I please people? I'm supposed to be that fat person. I'm supposed to be healthy, but people don't like me healthy. Oh, well, you're boring. Oh, well, ew. If I'm being honest with people, I feel very trapped.
This most recent, I don't know what's the most, this video of his basically expressing his regrets of gaining 200 pounds for YouTube. Who would have thought he'd come to regret that decision someday? And look back fondly on the days of being a server pre-COVID, and it's just, I actually, even though I don't know, following Nick's story, Nicocado's story, his character is an outrageous asshole, basically. But I do feel it's a character, and he did bring the situation upon himself for the most part. So, that doesn't change the fact that I still feel bad for him, I still feel bad, when I see his little sad face and, talking about people making fun of him for his weight online and shit and all this shit. And, I don't know, I don't get made fun of for my weight online because I don't have any following, but I would, if I had a following, I would. But I don't know, that was kind of a thing in school for me a lot, was getting picked on because of my weight. And the most recent altercation I got in, most of the time it's fat bitch or something, fat ass, fat bitch, it's it's kind of but the fact of the matter is he feels, I guess he should feel it also. I'm not saying he shouldn't feel stupid, but it seems like, I guess he's kind of maybe feeling a bit stupid about it, which is, I don't know, I feel like good maybe, but it's still, it's Nikocado, so who knows. He could go that way, he could go this way, he could say one thing and do another thing, you don't know. But he's lost weight, and his channel's declining, and I guess it's kind of like fucked with his head, like, oh my god, I did all this shit, my channel's fucking declining, and now I make as much as I did as a server, or whatever. But, I mean, I definitely agree that I don't think it was a wise decision to put on 200 pounds for YouTube success, but I would imagine he at least, surely he's saved a lot of money. I mean, I don't know. Even though, I wouldn't necessarily advise anyone to gain 200 pounds doing mukbangs to get famous, which I think is a little too late for that, but still, surely he still has like a lot of money or something from all that, right? So I guess maybe it wasn't completely worthless. Like, I mean, it was definitely fucking stupid to like do all that shit and make yourself look like a fucking joke and also gain 200 pounds to have a lot of views and shit. And I know it's about money, but one thing about Nikocado is, I think for him, maybe the attention was, I don't know what exactly it was that kind of sent him into the like, in the crazy place where you don't think about what, you don't think reasonably, you just kind of throw it all out the window and go for it. I don't know exactly what did that for him, but whether it was like a combination of the attention, the money, and maybe some food addiction or something, and this, idea of his character, and maybe at one point enjoying this villain role or whatever, or enjoying this character, and then maybe at some point feeling like maybe the line between his character and himself was like getting like smaller and smaller, have you becoming something that you're sort of making a mockery of for fame and fortune, and then ironically actually becoming that. That's just, it's so easy to see this shit from the outside, but I'm sure, like, if Nikocado really is sort of kind of waking up from whatever the fuck was wrong with him, I'm sure that, like, he didn't see it like we saw it, or like the internet saw it, as far as, someone just going completely off the rails and for no good reason, okay? Like, most people know that's not a good enough reason to just act like an insane, crazy person and also sacrifice your body and your health and shit. But, despite that fact, seeing him saying things that I felt and that I know a lot of other people are feeling, is like, I feel alone, I feel unloved, I feel unseen, and I feel fucking... Well, I don't want to put words in his mouth, because what I feel, or what I used to feel, is something quite dark, and I don't want to, like, assume, I don't want to put that on, that's exactly what someone else feels, but it sounded familiar, and these stories, man, sad stories. They, I don't know. I mean, is there? I like when I see these kind of stories. It's not like I'm learning a lesson or anything. It's just because it's hard to learn a lesson that you already kind of have already related to. I feel like you just don't learn shit until it happens to you. A lot of, or for me, it's just people say things and tell you things, and you could try to learn things, but sometimes the shit just doesn't sink in until you go through it, and you learn, I guess, the error of your ways, and then I don't know, but at the same time, like, I don't want to be this soft, I'm so tired of, like, it's not like I feel actual emotional pain or anything for Nikocado, but like stuff like the kitten today that's some hard shit, man. It's hard having a fucking hard heart, but I wanted to be just a little bit, like, a little bit harder, Okay. Alright, that's it for all this time.